Hello there, everyone. This is Soul Super 17 here, and let me get first like usual. I don't know in this picture. This is not a paid video. Oh, okay. So here's the thing. Um, I keep on getting asked this like multiple times along my series that I make. You know. So like I said, I was gonna make an old video. I thought I was gonna make the Asta as a Dragon Slayer like I wanted to, but I think I need to come back to do this video, and then well I already know it's like at like 1 something in the morning, but I'm gonna be making, well, another video tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try and make 3 videos tomorrow. Well, I mean, today. Track of time. It's fun. So I remember where I ended it off. Sonic got Caliburn, who is a Scalver, and he goes hypersonic. Fleetway goes hyper Sonic form. Well, hyper Fleetway Sonic now. And Amy and him are dating. Tails likes Mai. May? Yeah. May Hatsume. Oh god, May. Sheesh. I mean, get that so confused with my dyslexia. Um, so basically, okay, so and then at the sports festival, I'm not gonna make him go crazy in this one a little bit. Well, I'm not gonna make him go crazy at all. Okay, maybe just a little. Somebody asked me to get about the from Sonic and the Secret Rings. Unlimited wishes. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, let's get into this. This is what if Izuku Midoriya was the reincarnation of Fleetway Sonic, Part 5. 4. I really am bad at remembering stuff. Alright. So, the announcement of the race happened. And, well, Fleetwood was just like this. He just basically smacked himself on the head. And everyone in his class and everyone who was around him was like wondering why. He was like, oh, this is gonna be way too easy. Jeez. Why not fighting? I at least have to hold back in that. And, Amy just holds his hand saying, don't worry. I mean, you could always just walk and talk. I mean, everything's over in an instant when you can run real fast. Or fly. It was true. It is. That's the boring part. Nothing's fun. Jeez. It's like I got no. Well, I already knew there was no excitement in this world besides this technology that I have and friends and, well, anything else. Heck, even my eye lasers are fun when I have to shoot cans. And Amy, gasps and says, "You still have those?" He goes, "Yeah." "You think I lost them?" She goes, "Yeah, you don't really, use them much." He goes, "Well, that's because I wanted to destroy stuff. It's way more fun using them to destroy stuff." Eh. And Bakugo was just in his head thinking, what? Eye lasers? The heck? Even people around him, along with Todoroki, was like, you gotta be kidding me. So, everyone gets ready for the race. And Amy's just holding on to, you know, Fleetway's arm because she knows what's gonna happen. And Fleetway already can like tell what Todoroki's gonna do. So right when Todoroki's about to do the ice thing, that get everyone's feet on ice, he just picks up Amy right away. Fleetway just picks up Amy, and she goes, "What, Fleetway?" I mean, well, she actually, yeah, she calls him Fleetway. She goes, "Fleetway, what? Why?" He goes like, "Just watch." As then a whole bunch of ice happens. Everyone's feet are encased, besides the people who got out like in cannon. But Fleetway's just there, and he just says, Wow, this dude really thinks he can freeze me. Todoroki. That is so pathetic. As in, he just uses his chaos energy. As it's, well, he just uses a break out by just power. He just basically powered up without even screaming. And, well, the ice starts cracking and it actually starts melting too. Which everyone's in shock by it. So he basically puts down Amy and say, "Alright, let's go." And she goes, "Alright," she's just holding his arm. They're just chatting about whatever and about their next date they should go on. Maybe like to the amusement park or to just like seeing another movie or just like a you know crafting day. It's just that everyone's like wondering what the heck. When President Michael's like, "So Aizawa, why is your two classmates being so chummy like that, and why they're walking?" And Aizawa just says, "Oh, that is Izuku Midoriya and Amy Rose. Amy and him are dating, and well, Izuku's quirk is, how can I say, very unique. It's something that no one can ever comprehend. Let's just say that." He was like, "Really? Like, what do you mean?" He was like, "Well, it's a simple energy manipulation quirk, but because of that energy is unlimited, like unlimit, has no limits, unlimited, yeah, unlimited. He can use it for anything. He's found a way to use it even to fly. But yeah, that's all I can say." And and basically, everyone in the Santa including President Mike, just was like in shock. And so, basically they're just walking. They're like just like halfway, like already. Nah, they've been walking. It's not even that far, and Fleetway just says, "This is boring. You mind?" She goes, "No." So basically, she just jumps up in the air. He basically then catches her, holds her like as a bride, and then he just starts floating up. And well, Tails and Shadow, well, you're using like using some gadget to like basically speed ahead because I knew Fleet was gonna fly eventually. As like Shadow says to like Tails, he's gonna fly right about now, right? Tails was like, "Oh, come on, we're not even like halfway even done with this thing," because everyone got to the robots and passed that and they're like near like the gorge. And Shadow just says, "We gotta do it, right?" As in Tails like grabs on the Shadow. As soon as Shadow yells out, "Chaos!" Fleetwood just blitzes past everyone. And Shadow's like, "Oh heck no, control!" Basically, as the both of Tails and him just start disappeared. They're going through really fast, and Fleetway sees him. He goes like, "Sup?" He goes, "You're not beating us this time." He goes like, "Ah, yeah, I'm beating you this time." And he just basically boosts a little bit more, and he's going even faster than them. And Shadow's like, "No, no, 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 you know, fudge, fudge." I think I said it. Oh my god. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. It just came out. I think I cursed. I don't know. Fudge. But anyways, yeah. So basically, just saying, "No, no, no, fudge this." And Tails just says, "Don't worry, I got this." As Fleetway already knows what's gonna happen, so he just tells Amy, "Watch this." So basically, he's just flying backwards. He goes, and basically he's holding on to Amy. He just says, "Hi," and he goes like, "Huh?" And he says, "Time stop," and he just stops time. Like everything just stops, and then they're like right at the freaking finish line. Time restarts, and then he just walks through the finish line with Amy in his arms. Amy's not blushing, no. She's just, happy because they won. Also, that was like really fun for her. Oof. Wait, not even 10, only 10 minutes I'm already on, and she's So yeah, so after that, you know, he was announced the winner along with Amy. They get like 5,000 points each. Amy says she's gonna be on her own team. He goes, all right. Um, sheesh, who am I be on? Who am I gonna be? Like, who's gonna join my team? And let's just say he just has the cannon team, but he just makes an energy barrier around them. And then like May was like mad that she couldn't show off anything. He's like, oh, then let's just do whatever we have to do just so you can show off, your machines. She goes, thank you. So it was like near like the 3 minute mark. That's when he took down the barrier, and then they do whatever they do. He gets like points. I mean, they gave him more points and such, which well dwindled down some of the people like Monoma. Yeah, Monoma was just like was out immediately. So yeah, but anyways, um, so Amy passed and her team, which was basically it was Amy. Okay, so Bako's still the same team. So yeah, so it was Amy, Mina, and Todoroki and Ida. Todoroki was not on top. Was not the horse. He was basically the leg, which. Ooh, sorry, but he was like the leg, so it kind of worked out like for his to use his ice and show it off. And he did ask why we're not going after Zuko. Basically, Amy says because if we do that, then it's gonna be harder for us because he can basically teleport around the area where we don't even know. Which he goes, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, Todoroki still trying to find out some weaknesses. So he started to ask her, does he have any weakness? And she's like going through flashbacks and memories of Fleetway and what he did. He goes, well, he did have one, but since he has unlimited chaos energy, he lost that weakness. Which, well, Todoroki was like, crud. So yeah. But anyways, so during so after it was Zuko's team won and such. Everything kind of goes similar to canon, all the way up to like a fight with Shinso. Yeah. So Toki, not Toki, let me recalc. I remember. I forget him. The guy for the tail, you know, tells Fleetway about Shinso's quirk, and he just says, "Oh, well, that's very interesting. Let's see if he can control my mind." It's probably crazy up all in there, so I think I'm good. As Fleetway's walking, as the guy with the tail just saying, "Yeah, crazy." Well, that's another word to point out. So what happens is they all go in, they introduce each other. Well, they introduce like both is Fleetway and Shinso. So Shinso, starts talking about him, like how people treated him as such, and well, Izuku's just kind of like in his head thinking, wow, well, not Izuku, Fleetway. He's just like, wow, he really is projecting his life onto mine. My power isn't even a quirk. So I'm technically am quirkless. And then has saying like he was treated like as a monster, and that kind of just set off a trigger in his head, and chaos energy started to form around him, and Amy was like, "Oh no!" Even Shadow says, "Oh no!" Oh yeah, Shadow and Tails did win too. I forgot to mention. Some people in the academic course and this and the class 1B were asking what's wrong, why are you saying oh no? Is he gonna do something bad? He goes like, well, when people say the word monster, you know how they've been treated like a monster. Fleetway, yeah, it's a touchy subject with Zuko. You know, Amy says, and and all the class says, yeah, we understand that, but you guys won't. Oh, but anyway, so after basically, Shincho rants on, Fleetway just says, "Are you done with your pathetic rant?" Chaos energy's like overflowing him, and it's basically can wipe out Shincho's mind control. So when Shincho says, "Move out of the ring now," basically Flea was just standing there. He goes, figured mind control quirk. How about you go? As in, he just basically sends out chaos energy, a wave of chaos energy at Shinso that sends him flying out of the ring, which surprised everyone because Zuku, well, they see Zuku all the way across the ring, which was kind of surprising that he could do that. But he made it not a projectile, just like a wave. Say like a shock wave that, like from Dragon Ball Z. But, it just non lethal hurt. So just send him flying though. That's all it was able to do. Which Shincho was like, what the? And he walks over and was like, some people were called monsters before. You know that? You're not the only one. Got it. As he gets up and walks away. Shinso's confused and doesn't know what the freak just happened. So, yeah. He's gonna look into this more, he says to himself. But after that, Amy does like rush. After he won, Amy was like rushing down. And, well, she basically jumped over the railing to be in the Coliseum. And she runs up and like asks him if he's alright. He goes, I'm fine, just got a little bit angry, that's all. Sorry if I worried you. She says it's fine, it's just, I don't want you to, well, you know, start hating yourself. He goes, well, if I made you angry, I will. She just kind of smiles at that a little bit. He goes, why are you smiling? He goes, because you care about me so much. It's good to see this out of you. He goes blushing and he goes, yeah, whatever. Come on, let's go. She just laughs and, they walk away. So let's just say that everyone's fights were the same, but Shadow was against the girl with the vines, and Kaminari was not in the fight. Uh, yeah, he wasn't in there. Mina was there. She faced her cannon. So does Kirishima. Baku faces Araka. Amy faces um, Ida. And May faces Shadow. And Tails faces. Tail face. One of the random guys. Oh, no, Tokiyami. Yeah, he wins. Uh, yeah, he wins Tokiyami. Tokiyami loses. So, yeah. So after that, Fleetway's just waiting. He's just waiting for his turn to go into the fight. Who's his next opponent? And like Amy's there with him, just asks him like, Why is he like just laying down on the floor like that, like Sonic used to? And he goes like, "Oh, it's a force of habit." Used to do this all the time when I was trapped inside his head. She goes, "Oh, I see." Anyways, good looking in this match, Fleetway. He goes, "Luck." I should be wishing the other opponent luck. She goes, "I don't know who it is yet, so I wish you luck." And Todoroki's there. I mean, not Todoroki. No one's there besides them two. Bako opens up. He goes like, "Oh wait, lovebirds. Quit with the talking and flirting and stuff like all that." And Flavor just says, "Oh, Baku's mad that he doesn't have a girlfriend." And he just smiles. You're like, "Yeah, kind of am actually." It was, and basically they look at him and go like, "What? You're not screaming and yelling." He was like, "What? I can't agree with you." And then he was like, "Oh, there's Baku." Okay, that's just something I don't really see much of. So yeah, he was like, "Yeah, understandable." Anyways, who do you think you're gonna fight? Flavor just says, you know, maybe Todoroki. Seems like it. Uh, man, that's gonna be a fun fight. As Amy just says, "Fun fight for him or you?" He goes like, "Me. I can easily walk through his freaking you know, ice, and I can just make a barrier around me. I can plus walk right through it anyway." So yeah, as Amy agrees with that, Falco just says, "Jeez, remind me not to fight you." He's like, "Yeah, you don't want to." As he's basically just smiling. So after basically waiting a little bit longer, it's him versus Todoroki was announced. So he basically tells Amy, "Wish me luck." She gives him goodbye, a good luck kiss, as Falco just says, "Wow, that's a kind of cliche." Whatever. So as Fleetway is walking out of the room, a few minutes later he meets Endeavor. Endeavor says exactly the same thing that he says in canon, and then he just says, "Nah, do it yourself. Chaos control out of there." And both Endeavor did not understand. How could somebody not listen to him? It's just easy. Fleetwood does not fear no one. But after he basically arrives in the ring, he just tells Todoroki, "Your dad tried to make me tell him to use your fireside, and well, it's not gonna work either way. You're gonna lose. I could easily just beat you in one shot if I want to, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give you 3 chances." Which Todoroki was like, "Wait, what?" He was like, "Yeah, 3 free shots. If you can knock me out of the ring, then basically you'll win. If you can't, I'm ending this in one shot." All right. So Ryugi says, "All right." So basically, he uses a whole bunch of ice attacks. Well, 3 ice attacks, and he's just like in one place. As he's thinking, huh, 3 ice attacks in one. Yeah, I'll cut down. I'll count that as one move. As then Todoroki thinks, "I got him." As then all of a sudden, he just sees, Izuku move his arm, and then boom, a blast appears out of nowhere. It was like, nice. 3 attacks at once. I might count that as one. So next Todoroki sends another ice blast, and Deku just not Deku, and Fleetway just uses his ice lasers just to cut right through it. He goes, "Two, better be careful on this one. I'll send you flying as soon as this attack fails." As basically he'll just tank it. So basically, okay. So basically, Todoroki uses his eyesight again and sends out another fan of ice, and Pluto just tanks it, and then he just starts walking right through it, which Todoroki's kind of scared, and he just like gets to Todoroki, was like, "Oh, what's wrong? Afraid?" As this, Todoroki does fall down, and Fleetway just flicks him on the head. After he bends over him, flicks him on the head, sends him flying. So Todoroki loses. Endeavor's kind of mad, but Fleetway does look at Todoroki's unconscious body, as then all of a sudden flames start to appear off of him. He goes, "Huh? I guess his body is doing it unconsciously, or it's doing it knowing that he's unconscious. So basically, it's forcing him to use it." All right, pretty interesting. Ooh. So Fleetway's leaving the stadium, and then he notices something on the ground. A ring. He thinks to himself, "Huh? Where have I seen this before?" Oh well. He grabs it and he goes, maybe it'll fit on my finger. As he puts it on. As he feels like he remembers something of it, but he doesn't know where. Oh well. He just starts walking along. So after he gets to the room, Amy's there. She asks, "What's that ring?" He goes like, "It reminds me of the ring from Sonic's Adventures into the Arabian Nights." She goes, "What?" He was like, "The 40 Thieves, like, okay, something from Sonic's, Sonic's Secret Rings." She was like, "Oh, yeah, Sonic told me about that." He was like, "Yeah." And so he basically says, "I wonder if it is." And then he starts rubbing the ring as the genie of the ring comes out. And it's Shara. Yeah, Shara. Shara. As then she goes, "Sonic, it's been a while?" And he goes, "Huh, I guess you are. Yeah, it's been a while, Shara." And Amy goes like, "Who's this?" And he goes like, "Oh, this is the genie of the ring. It's the genie that helped Sonic out a while back. Well, while he was in the book of the 40 Thieves." "So have you been after all these years?" She goes, "Not bad. Not bad at all. Wait, you said help Sonic, but aren't you Sonic?" It was like, "Oh, no. Name's Fleetway Sonic. Nice to meet you." She goes, "Oh, nice to meet you too. Anyways, it's been a while since, somebody who's used the ring, well, had the ring on them and everything. And just to let you know, he was like, unlimited wishes because Sonic used more than one wish with you. I know." So, quick question. She goes, "Yes, what? Will I ever get that speed break or, slow down time stuff that, Sonic did? Because if I get that fire on my chest again, I mean, the fire the Sonic had on his chest, because I'm going to do that one thing where he just freaking grabbed it and the fire starts going around him, and then all of a sudden he's able to move faster with that around him. So, yeah, speed break. The Shard just laughs and he goes like, "Well, if you could wish to have that," he goes, "Will my life be extinguished if it, She goes, "Not really, but you have to be very specific on what it is." And he goes like, I'll think about it." Anyways, wait, doesn't it mean the 7 rings are here then? Shard thinks, "Oh, yeah, I guess they are. If I'm here. Weird." He goes, "Yeah." Anyways, I wish to have a pizza. No. I'm just kidding. He goes like, "I wish to have chili dogs." She goes, "How many?" "Two. You want one, Amy?" He asks, and Amy says, "Yeah, I can use one." So he says, "2 chili dogs. Um, onions, pickles, whatever." She just says she's fine with just cheese on it. He was like, "All right, 2 chili dogs with cheese on it." And she basically he basically rubs the ring and his wish comes true. He says thanks. So they eat lunch. He basically asks her if she wants to eat something. He can wish for it for her. She goes, "Oh, it's all right. Genies don't really need to eat much or anything." He's like, "All right." So, do you want to know what happened to Sonic while you were trapped in the rain and he left the book? She goes, "Yes, actually." He was like, "Well, he married somebody, a girl named Sally Acorn, and I guess they had kids, right?" She goes, "Yeah, he died, a couple years after they were in their 30s. Let me guess, Timmy and Chili Dogs." She laughs and goes, "No, just well, it was his time." I was like, "Oh, okay." So, anyways, um, there's a lot of stuff that happened. Also, I mean, I saved Mobius and died. Me and Amy are dating. And what else? What else? Oh yeah, I basically got teleported to a new world, which we are in. As she goes, "Oh, wow, that's quite something." He was like, "Yeah." Anyways, um, the matches are still going on, so um, you want to run? You want to go somewhere real quick, Amy? She goes, Not really. Just want to go, watch the matches." He goes, "All right." Shara, get back in the ring, please. I know he asked, "Can you get back into the ring?" She goes, "Of course." As you know, she does. So, yeah. So basically, they go watch the rest of the matches. Amy did win her second match. Shadow won his second match. Tails almost lost. Well, he lost his. Almost lost his second match to someone like. Well, let's just say Mai. I mean May. He almost lost to May, but he basically got lucky because of his training with you know Shadow and Fleetway. So yeah, and so they congratulate each other, and yeah, basically that happens. Then it's Baku versus Kikushima. Goes like in canon. Well, it's Amy versus Shadow and Tails versus Fleetway, along with um. And Fleetway versus. Oh yeah, I did forget about. Okay, so no, Tails versus Mina, Bakugo versus hmm, let's just say some random, just one of the random people, and then Fleetwood just versus like Jiro, I guess. So what happens to Jiro is he basically just ends it in one shot. He basically knocks her out, and it takes her back to Recovery Girl. So yeah, and yep, Amy loses to Shadow. Tails wins against Mina, and Bakugo wins his fight. So then it's basically Tails versus Shadow, and oh, Bakugo versus yeah, Bakugo versus Fleetway. So let's just say the match, basically they got there, and Bakugo just says, "So Zuko, how are we gonna do this? You're gonna surrender, or I'm about to beat you into submission?" As well, Fleetway just responds and kind of says, "Aw, look, baby finally grew up a little bit. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll end this quickly." As Buck, starts to throw out like a huge explosions on him. Inko's kind of worried because she's been watching, and well, Zuko's just been Fleetway's just been taking this. No, like, and basically, Bakugo had to stop. He was like, as Deku wipes off his clothing, he goes like, "You done?" And well, Bakugo doesn't like that, so he just says, "No, I'm not done, nerd." As he goes, "Yeah, you're done." And well, sucker punch to the gut. And he was like, he goes, "Yeah, like I said, you're done." And then he basically drops to his knees and passes out. And so, it's Shadow wins. Then it's Shadow versus Fleetway. Fleetway just says, "So it's been a while since we fought each other, huh?" Fleetway, and Fleetway, Shadow says, "Yeah. So how you want to do this?" He goes, well, we just fight each other normally, or just enjoy our company together. It doesn't matter with me." Uh, you know, yeah, let's just say Fleetway, just said that just to confuse. He was like, huh? He goes like, "You can surrender, or I can basically win. It doesn't matter to me." So Bakugo does this stupid thing, tries to throw an explosion at him. He basically just like, it's fine, grabs Bakugo's hand, and he just says, you can go for a ride. He was like, "Wait, what?" And then he just starts spinning that Bakugo and throws him into a wall, knocking him out. And well, then he wins. Ida still gets a call, but instead of like him like wanting revenge, he tells Fleetway, and Fleetway just says, "All right, I'll look into this." All right, he goes, "No problem." And well, after that, all right. So after that, basically, the whole entire deal, a conversation of Shadow does try to fight back, but basically he tries to throw a punch and a kick. He dodges it. Well, Fleetway dodges it, grabs him, shoves him down on the ground, throw him over. And yeah, I guess that's what I said already, but I'm starting to doze off now. So I'm trying to make this last a little bit longer, until at least 40. So, anyways, so yeah, so is it, well, Fleetway wins. Well, not Fleetway. So Fleetway basically does basically window in the end, and he gets crowned first place. And yeah, Omai doesn't know what to say besides congratulations and well done for conquering, who your past life is. That's all. And everyone's like okay with it. So, anyways, yeah, Ida and him come up with a plan, and they're okay with it, and yeah, all right, that's where we ended off, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm starting to doze off. I am really starting to get tired, and I don't know if I'll be able to stay up any longer. All right, everyone, please understand that. Yeah, because the Hill Killer Stain arc is gonna happen. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to hold it. But anyways, bye everyone. You guys have a nice night, day, wherever you guys are. Just be safe out there.